Hey there, hope you're doing well. We're really excited to be partnering with Skype a Scientist for one of their live stream events. We've created an adaptation based on research by scientist Andy Lee. Hopefully, it can give your classes a little bit of information before Andy's live stream on December 4th at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. We want to make it as easy as possible to incorporate learning about Andy's research into your classes. So option 1 is to read the adaptation of Andy's research and then have your students answer the check your understanding questions at the end of the article. If you want to take things a step further, we've curated a variety of classroom activities for you to do in conjunction with reading the article. The purpose of these is to increase the engagement of your students with the article and learn a little bit about the topics that Andy's research builds on. So let's just take a few minutes to talk about the activities, and then you can decide if they might be a good fit for your students. For young students, we have an activity looking at animal adaptations. The activity takes students through different animal adaptations and talks about why they're beneficial. Then, the activity culminates in the students creating their own organisms and describing why that organism's traits are good. For slightly older students, we have a really fun activity where students actually act like predators, but they have different adaptations. They're trying to catch prey, which are actually beans that you've spread out all over the floor. It doesn't take long for the students to figure out that it's really hard to catch a bean with a straw. I've done this activity with students in lots of different environments, like outside in the grass. I've also done it with lots of different beans and lots of different types of predator adaptations. The kids love the competition aspect of this activity, but make sure that you are very clear about the rules before you start. The next activity can be done with students aged elementary all the way through high school. Younger students might need a little bit more guidance, but it's probably worth your while. The activity actually extracts DNA from strawberries, and it uses common household products that you probably already have. At the end of the activity, the students actually get to see the DNA. It looks a lot like snot, but the kids love it. For older students, we have a great activity from HHMI Biointeractive about natural selection in lizards. The activity has students actually measuring lizard tails, creating phylogenetic trees from DNA sequences, and actually looking at experiments that were done on islands in the Caribbean. This is a great lesson for kids that already have a background in evolution and are just learning the specifics of natural selection. Andy's colleagues at Cal Poly have also developed really fun resources for middle and high school students to explore marine science. They utilize virtual reality to study and sample marine environments, just like a real researcher would. Then, the students analyze the data that they collected. These lessons are great for students who would rather be playing video games than studying science. They won't know you tricked them until it's too late. If you like these lessons, make sure to check out the rest of what's available. We have short videos on lots of scientific topics, Blackboard-style research videos, and video interviews with researchers. We also have lots of lessons designed by in-house educators here at Science Journal for Kids. And of course, we have hundreds of articles about real scientific research. You can find them all at sciencejournalforkids.org. Hey everyone, we're a small nonprofit and all of our resources are free. So if you like what you see, please subscribe and share.